Following its cancellation in 1969, Star Trek found a resurgence of popularity in syndication, and with the rise of Trekkies at convention halls around the country became a cult classic. Seeing this phenomenon, Paramount decided to pursue a film based on the series. Gene Roddenberry, the show's creator, delivered a treatment for the film, but the studio rejected it and turned to British writers Chris Bryant and Alan Scott. But time was not on their side, and in 1977 the studio canceled the film due to the unprecedented success of another science fiction film released that year. However, Star Trek was not dead in the water, and Paramount president Barry Diller decided to bring the show back to television to coincide with the launch of a planned fourth television network, the Paramount Television Service. Star Trek Phase 2 was set to premiere in the spring of 1978.
It's all right. You're safe with us now.
Gene Roddenberry was brought on as writer and executive producer of the new series, and the original cast was set to return with the exception of Leonard Nimoy. They were to be joined by 3 new members of the team: Science Officer Zahn, a young graduate of the Vulcan Science Academy, First Officer Will Decker, and Lieutenant Ilia. These new members would eventually lay the groundwork for future characters in the franchise. For instance, Zahn's intrigue in and struggle with human behavior can be seen in the character of Data in The Next Generation and T'Pol in Enterprise. Will Decker would later inspire Will Riker, and his relationship with Ilia can be seen in Riker's romance with Troy in The Next Generation. Ralph McQuarrie, best known for his production designs for Star Wars, was brought on to redesign the Enterprise, although these were scrapped and original series veteran Matt Jefferies came on to refit the ship. With production, casting, and writing underway, the series would kick off with a 2-hour pilot and be followed by a 13-episode series order. However, in July of 1977, plans for the Paramount Television service fell through, and the series was canceled due to low interest from advertisers. Production had come so far that the studio decided to turn the 2-hour pilot, In Thy Image, into a TV movie. However, seeing the success of the sci-fi genre in theaters, now with Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Paramount gave the green light to expand the pilot episode from TV movie to full-length feature film. Star Trek: The Motion Picture premiered in 1979 to mixed reviews and a lukewarm box office. While most of the scripts for Phase 2 were eventually scrapped, 2 of them were rewritten for The Next Generation. More importantly though, the failure of Phase 2 and its evolution into the full-length film opened the doors to even more successful entries in the film franchise, and to the eventual reboot that we have today.
Mr. Sula, you can fight this thing, right?
You kidding me, sir?
Let's hope this doesn't get messy.